know, I got 3 sisters. I was raised by a single mother. My baby mother feel what women go through out there. It's hard on sisters, especially black women in America. And you know I love black women. You know what I mean? And you know I can't support so and so because I got women in my family and I never said anything like that. And welcome to Gorilla Uprising Now. I'm your host, Emmanuel Messiah. Tonight's topic. What you hear? Sound real misogynistic. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Lick on the nuts and suck the dick. Get the fuck out when you're done. I gotta jump in my whip and make a quick run. That's basically saying that a couple of dollars is even more important than a ooh. You know, that's hatred toward women, known as misogyny. Being a misogynist, being misogynistic. And it is abhorrible, right? Don't you think so? Well, I find it, you know, strikingly hypocritical, you know what I'm saying, to make this big deal out of these Trump tape that he's in the back locker room and behind closed doors. And you know, we all talk behind closed doors, or at least some of us do, that have a dick and balls, or they have a coochie and a vagina. I hear women, you know, because I had 3 sisters and I've overheard their conversations, right? They're worse than the men, believe that. You know, and I've actually had women not talk about it, but come up and grab me in the club, you know, get a couple drinks in them and yeah. So, you know, hey, look, it is what it is, right? But to take comments that are in a locker room, right, and compare it to openly, right out in the open, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Can we even compare Donald Trump to Snoop Doggy Dogg? I don't think Hillary Clinton personally invited Snoop Doggy Dogg to be the guest of honor at the DNC in Philadelphia in 2016. So even if you thought it was comparable, you're talking about a comment that was made over 10 years ago to Snoop Doggy Dogg being invited to the DNC. Now get out, Manny. No one wanted you to be in this. Go to bed. I told you that. It's past your bedtime. Yeah, get out of here. Go to bed. It's your bedtime. So now listen, we talking about comments that was made by Donald Trump over a decade ago versus 2016. You invite Snoop Doggy Dogg, the most misogynistic rapper in the rap game, you know what I'm saying, arguably, and invite him to headline and be the guest of honor at the DNC. So which one is it? You getting the misogynistic icon, Snoop Doggy Dogg, you for misogyny, you know, or you against it? Because, you know, the party of Bill Clinton, Hillary Clinton laughing about a 12-year-old girl got raped and she got the rapist off. You know, bullying, attacking the women that made rape allegations against her husband. This is not the champion of women we talking about, who invites Snoop Doggy Dogg to headline at your DNC. You talking about somebody else is misogynistic? Really? Seriously? This is a total non-issue. This all it shows me is that you have nothing. You cannot talk about no real issues that are facing Americans, real issues. Instead, you have to roll around in the mud. You grasping for anything. You fighting for survival. And I get that. I get that. You probably belong in prison and all that. So this is to be expected. And I'm going to stand by Donald Trump. I endorse Donald Trump. Wrong or right. It's all, you know, what about loyalty? Do you teach your daughters to stay loyal, to stay true to their family or what they represent? Republican Party, you know what that stands for? This ain't going to change any of that, because people realize what it is. It's called subterfuge. It's Machiavellian political warfare. Huey P. Newton said politics is war without the violence, right? So we already hip to the science or the technology of the enemy. This is not surprising in the least. What is surprising, and I think it's notable, is Paul Ryan and some of these Republicans that were supposed to be down with Trump and supposed to have his back and be on his side, but they the ones that are off you. Abraham Lincoln. You ain't Abe Lincoln. Hillary Clinton. John F. Kennedy, he was assassinated. People still acting like they don't know who assassinated him. What now do you think? That all these people that's supposed to be in the government with you is your friend? It was the senators who killed Caesar. Right? They stabbed him in his back, and then his best friend was the one who put it in at the end. You know, this man's life is in danger all the time, man. You gotta have armed guards around him all the time, but he can't trust none of them. You see it. You see it. When he doing good, yeah, they all on his side. Yeah, we down with Trump, man. We down with you, man. As soon as they little sense a little weakness, they're on him. They're not sincere, they're not genuine. Paul Ryan is the little ringleader. Bush and all them is actually pulling his strings. The daddy Bush, Bush the brother, all of them. They mad because Trump know that them Bushes is neocons. Fake ass conservatives, man. They really down with the Democrats. They Republicrats. You know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck about you. You know what I mean? And yeah, but once again, this is Emmanuel Messiah. You know I'm doing this guerrilla uprising thing, man. You know I call it a gun. You know what I'm talking about, guerrilla uprising, because you know the ammunition, the gun is the knowledge that I'm giving you. That's the ammunition. That's how we fighting our battles, and we arming, you know what I'm saying, the people so they can't get took advantage of with this unproper shit that's out here called propaganda. You know, unpropaganda. You know what I'm saying? That they trying to tell you lies.